Hello, University of South Florida. This is Cesar Hernandez, the student body president of the greatest university in the nation, the University of South Florida. Now, as stated before, Spencer and I have been working extremely diligently, and transparency was a major aspect in our campaign. So, as before, I'm going to let you know exactly what it is that we have been doing within these past 2 weeks. Now, something that I mentioned in my first bi-weekly address is that as student body president, I am also a trustee for the university. The Board of Trustees is the final authority on the university. I am also one of the board of directors for the Florida Student Association, which represents us, the chairman represents us on the Board of Governors. Now, in FSA, last night we had a conference call and we actually voted to be against the block tuition. For those of you that don't know, something that is coming up is they're trying to give mandatory amount of credit hours across the state. The FSA voted it down and does not support block tuition. Now, as a member of the Board of Trustees, one major initiative that the Board of Trustees is trying to push is increasing our graduation rate and also getting our students to graduate on time. Now, off of that, I'm also a member of the Student Success Council, and I'm on the subcommittee for the Student Success Council. Things that they're pushing for is looking and evaluating throughout the university, seeing what it is that they can do to improve student life and also student success. They had a conference last week in which I was able to host a panel of students, and we were discussing exactly what it is that students feel that the university is doing right and to keep pushing forward. Now, as stated before, last bi-weekly address, I talked about the roundtables that we each are having. Now, within the last 2 weeks, we had 2 new roundtables. One was on sustainability and the transportation and sustainability. I mentioned that we're going to have a new bus route up McKinley to help assuage parking on campus. We're also promoting the We Car. Please sign up for the We Car because that will also assuage a lot of the parking on campus. We have something also called the Zim Ride, which is carpooling network in and around the university so that you can carpool to the university. Now, for those of you that are carpooling, you can get a carpool parking pass that will have a reserved parking here at your university. So every time you come to the university, you will have a reserved parking spot as long as you get that parking decal with the carpool. We also have a new application for any of the smartphones called USF, which will track the bull runner anywhere and everywhere it is. And transportation is also putting in an additional route, an additional bus in and around the C route, coming straight from the residential areas to the Marshall Center to alleviate a lot of that traffic of the bull runner. Now, another major issue is security on campus, and with finals fastly approaching, one thing that we're working on, that we work with USF police, is that they're gonna have additional police officers in and around the library and checking out the library. Also, we're gonna be working to have Safe Team extended so that you'll be able to have Safe Team available for you longer during and around finals week. Now, we have seen a 40% reduction in crime at the University of South Florida, and it is largely due to many things such as Night Walk. I would like to congratulate all the people that went out to Night Walk. As you can see, there are additional blue lights in and around campus. Now, one thing that we pushed for last year was to have the Rave Guardian. Now, what Rave Guardian is, it is a GPS locator onto your phone, and if you say that I'm going to be in my dorm in 5 minutes and it takes you longer than 5 minutes, police department will be able to zone in on your location and come check out if you're okay or not. Now, right now we only have about 800 subscribers, and it has only been one incident, and it was just to see if it actually worked. If people aren't using this, the contract is done after this year, and we might not be able to keep the program going. So if you like this, if this is something the student body likes, please subscribe and start using Rave. Now, bicycle thefts is huge. With that being said, we need everyone to register their bicycles in the BAT program. Now, what the BAT program is you register your bicycle, and if your bicycle is found, they can report it and give it back to you. There are a lot of bicycles at the police department's impound lot that can't be returned because they've never been registered. In order to register, all you have to do is go to the police department, the USF PD, and register your bike in the BAT program. Now, the additional roundtables that we're working on also is on Greek life. One thing that Greek life and a lot of the Greeks want to see is to have plots in and around campus. Now, Spencer is working diligently and seeing whether or not we can manifest this goal during this year. Also, we are formulating a Marshall Center board. The purpose of the Marshall Center board is to start seeing what it is that we can do to give the Marshall Center a lot more homey and traditional feeling for the student body. Now, in conclusion, Spencer and I have been working really hard. It's a tremendous sacrifice to be able to serve you, and I love this job, and I love what it is that I'm doing. If there's anything that it is that I can do or that Spencer can do, please feel free to contact us via email or Facebook or stop me. I'm here to serve you, and I'm put here specifically to address any issues that you feel I need to address. Now, with that being said, the University of South Florida, I will also commend that we have had a lot of distinguished guests within these past 2 weeks. We have had the former ambassador to Iran comes to the University of South Florida. We have also had Roger Cohen, which was a columnist for the New York Times, and also the Prince of Saudi Arabia was here at the University of South Florida. So a major shout out to the Office of the Provost and also to Dr. Mosa Milani in International Affairs. Thank you very much. As I stated before, I'm Cesar Hernandez, student body president of the greatest university in the nation, and you will hear from me again within the next 2 weeks. Go Bulls. Oh, also, this week, Saturday, we are playing Pittsburgh. Make sure you go out and support our fellow Bulls. If we beat Pittsburgh and we beat UConn, we have a chance to go to the BCS Bowl. So go Bulls. Make sure you support our USF Bulls.